What's going on, Virgo? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for September 19th to the 25th, 2022. So in this reading, Virgo, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides regarding September 19th to the 25th, 2022. But before we begin this reading, Virgo, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading. And I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out, Virgo. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. That would also be greatly appreciated over here, Virgo. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this reading. I'm going to pull the energy and we'll see what wants to come through for you. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Virgo. What the hell? Alright, Virgo, let's go ahead and lay out these cards. Sorry, I'm getting weird frequencies. To see what's coming through for you. Alright, Virgo, it seems like a lot of you may be dealing with, at least you're being advised to voluntarily step into a very painful ending. I'm getting something very clearly, Virgo, that basically you're in a tough spot in your life, especially for the 19th to the 25th, that there's something that if you choose to not walk away from it, it won't really burn you right now, but life has a funny way of catching up to us, and there's an opportunity for you to just basically to end something, and it's not going to be fun, it's not going to be easy, it's going to be painful. It has to do with something that you're very tied to. Also, it's something you've been thinking about, should I stay or should I go, in your life for a very long time. So let's get into this. It's very intense, Virgo, but here we go. In your opportunity, you have the Six of Swords. This is all about moving from choppy waters to calmer waters here, Virgo. So there could be some sort of physical travel opportunity that you have for the 19th to the 25th. Okay, this is all about packing up your bags and being like, listen, I don't really know exactly where we're going, but it's better than staying here. So the Six of Swords here is some sort of conflict that maybe leads to an exit here. If you're in a state of inhomogeneity and it's all crazy, you need to find balance in your life. You also have the challenge being the Knight of Pentacles here. So the Knight of Pentacles is a very grounded energy. It's an energy that knows where it's going. It has an end goal in mind, and it's willing to take the necessary steps to get there. Because of this shakeup and breakup, I feel like for you, Virgo, you're going to be feeling like you're taking a major step back, and it's going to take you away from some sort of goal that you're trying to reach in the physical reality. And so a lot of you are going to compromise and not actually let go of something you've been thinking about letting go of, because you're like, well, I just can't. It's just going to set me back so much in my finances, in this dream that I'm pursuing, and it's like, I can't do it. But I mean, hey, when it comes to creating success in your life, or creating a successful mindset, the opportunity, the Six of Swords, is just to move cities. Virgo, nothing has helped me more in my life than packing up my bags, saying goodbye to my family, saying goodbye to my friends, moving from New York to Las Vegas in my car, sleeping in my car when I had no money whatsoever. It was sketchy, but it was a complete reset for me, and it was basically a time where I became a complete new individual. If a lot of you have been thinking about, I just need to move, I just need to leave this city, if you want to build a business, just all you have to do is remove yourself from the things you've been around. So that's all you have to do. What else are you going to do, right? So I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. But then here we have Virgo in your overall general energy. There seems to be some sort of pain coming up. I'm getting like a trauma from your childhood. You have the Nine of Wands. You have which is unfinished business and wounding, kind of being a little bit hurt. You have the Six of Cups, which is about the past. Could be something about your hometown, family, friends. And then the Four of Wands is also about soul family. So there's something here about coming up for you. It's multiple different things. I do feel like there's pain that's coming up that's putting you into action, and it's coming up for a reason. We're gonna have to clarify what that's about, but clearly this is not new hurt. There's something that you've been debating that comes to the forefront for you. Now here's the thing, and what you don't see coming as well, you have the Tower as the centerpiece to this reading. I mean, what an intense frequency this is. You have the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Tower, and you also have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is an end to some sort of long-term structure, some sort of thing. The wheel of your fate is about to start to turn here. Unseen forces are coming into play in your life, Virgo, and you have to understand that the universe always has a plan for you. You have to remember that, Virgo, because a lot of you, because of this ending, and what you don't see coming, a lot of you choose to walk away, you choose to end something. You're going to feel like you are a paper boat floating around on life's turbulent waters. But you're actually not. The universe always has a plan for you, Virgo. And we're going to have to clarify to see what this is about. But clearly, I mean, the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune, right? Ending that leads to destiny. End to one portion of your destiny, right? Now, here's the thing. In the advice from your spirit guides, whenever you have the Tower and what you don't see coming, the Six of Swords and your opportunity, and the Ten of Swords and your advice from your spirit guides, clearly something's not clicking anymore. And in your advice from your spirit guides here, Virgo, you have the Eight of Cups, you have the Six of Wands, and you also have the Ten of Swords here for you. So there could be an end to some sort of public victory. I'm getting that, once again, the Knight of Pentacles being here in your challenge, there's something that you decide to there's something that you decide, or a person or something that you decide to disconnect from, that makes you feel like all the progress that you've been putting in work to is suspended. It doesn't add up anymore. And it's almost like the victory that you've been getting in public from other people, like you're not going to get recognition necessarily from other people for this. Okay, but that's how all greatness is created. You have to go into the wilderness on your own. You have to go on your own. The chosen ones choose themselves, and only later is it confirmed that only later do other people choose. There's a weird frequency coming through. Only later do people recognize them as the chosen ones. Like when we look at like the stars or the celebrities, or it's not even a celebrity, but it's someone who has great character, we're like, they must be the chosen one. No, the chosen ones choose themselves, and only later is that confirmation confirmed by others. So you need to choose yourself. I don't know what this message is. You are the chosen one, Virgo, in your own life. Gifted individual, blessed individual, but right now you're like holding yourself back, and it's like, I don't know, there's some sort of thing about like the society that you live in, or it's like you're expecting people to like look at your excellence and see it, but they're not. What you have to understand about excellence and being a chosen one, it's completely dependent on the person who is observing you. Okay, like to one person, they're gonna look at the autistic mystic and be like, whoa, that's awesome, chosen one. To another person, they're going to be like, bastard clown boy, right? It's dependent on who it is. So, let's go ahead and clarify why this Six of Swords is here in, maybe I'll change my name to Bastard Clown Boy Tarot. No. Why is the Six of Swords here in your opportunity, Virgo? Why is the Six of Swords here in your opportunity, Virgo? Yeah, there's a lack of balance. You have the Six of Pentacles reversed coming out. Why is the Six of Swords here, Virgo, in your challenge? Or in your opportunity? Sorry. The Six of Swords in your opportunity, Virgo, is clarified by the Five of Swords, by the Nine of Pentacles, and also by the King of Swords here. So, ouch. You know, a little bit of the energy here is harsh. The energy here is a little bit of like, there's an opportunity to really, you know, I feel like there's some sort of people who think they're superior to you in some way because they're not seeing you clearly. This has to do with either your family, your parents, a friend group, a hometown, a city that you're living in that you're not meant to be in anymore for here, Virgo. And it's like not going to be a very easy ending for you. It's like the Great Escape. The King of Swords, the Five of Swords, and also the Nine of Pentacles here. So I really feel like this is breaking free from negative thought forms. I think a lot of you, very, very, very important point that I'm about to make. You think that you're having your own thoughts, but really they're the thoughts of society, okay? Your brain is a transmitter and receiver of thoughts, okay? Thoughts don't exist inside your head. Sure, you have certain neural pathways that are developed through thoughts that repeat over time. It's easier for you to go on automatic mind and think them over and over again. But overall, it's a transmitter and receiver of energy. Very few people would dispute that fact now. And what I'm telling you here is there's a new path for you in the physical world, Virgo. But it's just like other people are not going to have this. And it's like, why? Yeah, I understand. Listen, humans are a relationally dependent species. It's not easy to let go of something. But I feel like you're going through a rite of passage as well. Okay, the Four of Wands is here. Let's clarify why the Knight of Pentacles is here in your challenge. Not a lot of stability. You feel like you're going through a setback, but oftentimes your ego and your mind needs time. It needs linear time to survive. And there's something here that's happening, like, you think that the path to success looks like this. It goes from here to there. It's like, whoop. No, really, it's like this, that, whoop, whoop, whoa, 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 whoa. Right? So just remember that. That's why the Knight of Pentacles is your challenge, because, like, you're trying to be perfect. I know I have so many... I'm a Virgo rising, and, like, we seek perfection in everything. So it's like, if our life is not going good, it's like, so I'm telling you, the universe has a plan for you. When the Tower comes out next to the Wheel of Fortune, that's a plan for you, part of your destiny, you're exactly where you need to be right now. You need to embrace where you are right now as if you chose it. If you want to be enlightened, treat every moment as if you chose it. If you want to be enlightened, see every moment through the eyes of a newborn baby. Picture you're an alien who's landed on Earth for the first time. And this is the first time I've ever picked up tarot cards. This is the first time I'm ever seeing anything. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here in your challenge? Why is the Knight of Pentacles here in your challenge? The Knight of Pentacles here in your challenge, Virgo, is clarified by the High Priestess, by the Page of Swords, and also by the Hermit card here in your challenge. So you don't really know where you're going. You're trying to get information about it. You're like, why is this ending? Why is this trauma coming up right now? Why am I feeling like my life is like falling apart right now, Virgo? But here's the thing. I don't think you're meant to know exactly. You're just meant to go where you're going right now, okay? The High Priestess is all about embracing mystery, using your intuition. The Hermit here, and also the Page of Swords. That's an energy of, like, once again, feeling super ungrounded, being in your head. So don't get in your head about this, Virgo. Here's the thing about this reality. Everything is fundamentally neutral. There's no meaning in life besides the meaning that you give it to yourself. And that's why there's a difficulty here, because a lot of you are in your head, and because the law of attraction is like the senior thing that like filters this reality through, like your beliefs, like a lot of you need to really be careful about how you're defining the experience that you're having from the 19th to the 25th. How are you defining it? If you define it as negative, you can only get a negative reflection, and the universe is trying to teach you about how the laws work. If you define it as neutral, and you don't give it any meaning, you remain open, you remain receptive, there is no meaning to this. at least you'll get a neutral reflection, or you give it a positive meaning. But sometimes it's easier to at least remain neutral. You don't have to think, oh, this is the best thing, my life is falling apart and old trauma is coming up, it's the best thing that ever happened. No, you're deluding yourself, even though it probably is from a higher perspective the best thing that ever happened. So what, like, this is difficult. All right, let's go ahead and clarify why the Tower is here. This is the centerpiece to your reading and what you don't see coming, Virgo. Why is the Tower card here in what you don't see coming? A lot of healing is happening. Why is the Tower card here and what you don't see coming? Tower card and what you don't see coming, Virgo, is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and also the Eight of Cups here. So yeah, I'm telling you, there's going to be something that makes you feel like all your stability is thrown off. The Queen of Pentacles to the Tower, like you're getting thrown out of something. Some of you could be getting money somehow getting thrown out of this. I don't know if people owe you something or something. But you also have the Three of Wands here. It's going to make you, at first it's going to seem scary, but then you're going to be optimistic about the new direction that you're actually moving in. Okay, so just be aware of that here. Let's also clarify why this is here. This Ten of Swords in the advice from your spirit guides. Why is the Ten of Swords here in the advice from your spirit guides for the 19th to the 25th, Virgo? Why is the Ten of Swords here? Ten of Swords, Virgo, and your advice is clarified by the Chariot, the Six of Wands, and also the Ace of Swords. Damn. So yeah, like in order for you to have a victory here, it may feel like you have an anti-victory. It may feel like other people are winning. They're going to call you a quitter. You know, there's a weird frequency coming through of like you're disconnecting from something that simply is not in resonance for you, and people are going to be like, you're a quitter, you're giving up on your community. And you're like, yo, your community is fucked, bro. And I tried to tell you about like what changes we needed to make here, and you think I'm a clown. And they're like, you're giving up on your community. It's like your community is mad backwards, bro. So the Ten of Swords here in the advice is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Chariot. You need to go. It's like you're divinely protected to go. Other people are going to call you an idiot or whatever, but who's going to have the last laugh at the end of the day? It's Virgo, all right? It's Virgo because you're operating from a higher paradigm than these people. So you might feel like a little bit of this energy that you're sensing off me right now. I feel like I'm pulling it through. But with that being said, Virgo, listen, I think you got the information you needed to get.